What's going on, everybody? Whose channel you're back on? It's this guy. Now for today's video, I'll be showing you a hybrid Frieza race combo consisting of going into Fin Crash, into Hyper Drain, into Sonic Bomb, into Vanishing Ball, or if you don't want to end off on Vanishing Ball and go into an Ultimate, you'll need 6 key bars, in this case to go into Grand Smasher, or maybe even 7 to do the additional input. Now I did choose Everyone Lend Me Your Energy just in case if you do choose to shoot off Grand Smasher, because there are multiple ways to launch that move in this combo. Examples would be like Hyper Drain into Grand Smasher, Vanishing Ball could lead into Grand Smasher if you're on ground level, and even Sonic Bomb into Grand Smasher, because obviously Sonic Bomb knocks them into the air a little bit and you got time to throw it. Now going to the videos, it seemed like most of the fights, like 3 out of the 4, possibly just 2 out of the 4 fights, it seemed like I was getting more irritated over them. Like I was honestly trying to just have fun with it. But I was fighting a human player who would do the unvanishable combo. It wouldn't finish, or in this case, he wouldn't finish it. More it seems like, you know, a fear tactic to force me to snap. But either way, it's doing that one specific combo that human players are known for. Key Blast Cancel, Key Blast Stun, which I honestly can't stand. So if you see me doing Hyper Drain a lot, it's because I start getting irritated about it. In this case, this fight, I think I do it maybe like 3-4 times, I think. Whatever. Either way, around this point in the fight, this is when I realized, okay, the entire combo will not land. Mainly because Sonic Bomb has nowhere to actually hit unless we're at, you know, the very bottom of the stage. I still wouldn't want to rely on it, mainly because it's not, you know, there's not a ground necessarily. Vanishing Ball or Grand Smasher wouldn't, you know, do best after that. It's more like I'd be wasting a bar of key when instead I could probably just finish off with Grand Smasher after using Fin Crash into Hyper Drain. Not really much of Vanishing Ball. Only because, you know, Vanishing Ball goes straight, and instead, Grand Smasher, they fixed the tracking. So I have a better shot with Grand Smasher. And plus, I'll have more key if I just use Fin Crash and then Hyper Drain, and then, obviously, Grand Smasher. I'll be able to finish off with, you know, the extra input, and it'll do more damage. Maybe around like 15,000 if I remember right. Also, I don't know if most of you guys are realizing, like, this is the first fight. At this point, I'm already just irritated over this entire, you know, Key Blast Stun, Key Blast Cancel, and the whole unvanishable stamina break, you know, fear tactic. It's, I'll be honest, like, it's a lot getting me irritated. I'm trying to just, you know, do this for fun. But either way, at this point, this is when I got on, like, okay, there's no way you're getting out of this. Go ahead, do Hyper Drain, and then just finish off with Grand Smasher. Now, the amount of damage it does is ridiculous now, like, depending on what your build is, depending on your attributes. But once you add that Super Soul, there is a guaranteed way that you are obviously, you know, it's going to be overpowered. You could put Beerus to Super Soul, but everybody does it, so I'm like, I'll just do this for a different setting. Now, for the second fight, this guy chooses Kaba, and I'm like, okay, you don't see that much. What can I expect out of you? Okay, Clash. Nothing bad about that. It's what happens after the Clash. Another Key Blast Stun. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to have to deal with another player like this. But in this case, now that I'm, you know, it's future me, it was worse than the last guy. The other guy was more of like a Key Blast Cancel. This guy was complete Key Blast Stunning. Oh my god. This really irritates me. I should have locked off right there. I don't know why I didn't. Realizing he's going to be doing that a lot more, I go ahead and do Hyper Drain. And then I kind of noticed, I'm like, wait, does Hyper Drain not work? Do I not, does it, you know, it gives me energy or stamina and key. But does it, you know, does it not take away from people anymore? But then it's like a little delay. I realized it right here. I was like, okay. Well, I realized it now watching it, that it's like a delay kind of. Like how with the, when you grab somebody out of an animation or something, and then they, you know, they just don't get thrown right then and there. It's kind of like that. Oh well. Anyways, I got the stamina break. I got Fin Crash, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be easy. Freaking Hyper Drain has no reach. Like, I understand you gotta be really close up like that, but it worked multiple times before on other people. He starts running away. Obviously, you know, some players do that when they have no stamina. So I just shot him with a Death Beam and then hit Sonic Bomb. I didn't realize he was transforming though when I did Fin Crash. Now he tries to get me in combo for Key Explosion, and I counter it with Blast Meteor. Honestly, that's a really good, like, how it can really combo into that. Not combo, I mean counter. Now he just seems to try to be circling me around and try to get a combo. He does the same thing again, so I just counter it again. Now it seems, yeah, that's mainly it. He's just trying to circle me. I mean, it's okay, you know, you can try it. I'm not gonna, you know, fall for it that easy. Now he's going back to Key Stun. I'm like, oh my god, here we go again with this. It doesn't work on me necessarily easy, but then right here, oh my god, he gets me. The stamina break really does look nice, but other than that, all the ki blast stunning, it's very irritating. Now, he's just starting to run away trying to make me lead to him. I'm like, I don't have to, you know, go to you. I can just do this. I mean, when you think about it, I had the health to leave. There was no need for me to chase you. I've dealt enough with that with all these hit players I played before when I was around like 50,000 or 60,000 BP in ranked matches. Alright, for the third fight, I'm fighting a Namekian with a really strong chin bone. Like, we ain't gonna talk about that though. Right here, we go into a first class. Nothing bad. Thinking about, okay, how can I counter this guy? What do I know about him? Obviously nothing. Get a simple combo that's unvanishable. I mean, it wasn't a stamina break one, and there's usually no way to get out of that after. Feint Crash, honestly, I consider it really good, merely of the fact, you know, some people can use it like After Image or Phantom Fist, or in this case, Angel Kick, ways to get out of things, you know? Feint Crash is one of those moves. I really consider it like that. Right here, I kind of know, I'm like, oh my god, are you going to be one of those, you know, he's mashing block type of people? I don't know why I honestly went for Blast Meteor now. I'm looking at it. I see 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha. I'm like, okay, there's just no way I'm going to fall for that. Go for Blade for Judgment, counter it with Sonic Bomb. Thinking back on it, I really had the mindset that I was like, okay, he has 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha. All I gotta do is just watch out for that. And I failed at doing that. I went right into him thinking he did regular Big Bang Kamehameha. And then once I got close, I'm like, wait, he's gonna make it. Why would he need, you know, the normal super attack one? And I got hit by the, you know, the ultimate. Right here you can see I thought, like, you know, I can't really blame him over the fact, you know, he got the stamina break, he perfect or just guarded me. I'm not gonna whine about it. I mean, earlier he was, you know, mashing guard, but I can't really just say anything like that. I mean, if I would have lost, it would just seem like I was just being, you know, a poor sport about it. He got a lot of damage. Now I'm thinking to myself, I gotta get a comeback. I have to catch one. Hyper Drain him. He gets back up. I know around here I make like a really good comeback with Vanishing. Okay, yeah, it was right here in fact. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Now the funniest thing about this entire fight, and probably the stupid thing about me, I completely forgot that, you know, Namekians can heal. Like, that's one thing I really keep forgetting that Namekians can do. And it makes it more overpowered if a Namekian has, you know, Frieza Super Soul, or even Frost Super Soul. You know, the one where you have like what, 1 health left, or in this game's case, you know, 10. Once they're regenerating, they literally can't be damaged health wise. Right here, I'm mainly panicking a lot now because we're both at low health, but he can regenerate. It seemed like he was just trying to stall out at that point, dealing with, we had low time or whatnot. All I had to do was just one simple move, and that was obviously Vanish Ball. I was able to take the win from it. 3 matches so far, and I have not let the combo, you know, land. This is pretty disappointed in myself. Now, the last guy I actually want to talk about is because you can see obviously who I'm fighting, yeah, but you guys don't realize it, and I wish I had saved a, you know, a screenshot about it. This guy actually had a red name, so fun fact about it, like this was some fights later. I start seeing what he's doing, I'm like, okay, this is probably why you have a red name. And then realizing how much stamina he had in ki, I'm thinking like, okay, he probably had a lot most likely in striking or ki blast. I don't know, he's a Saiyan, so he probably gets you a benefit from both. Then I see later on the Super Soul that I honestly guess that he would have would be Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, you know, his Super Soul. I fall for Arm Crash right there. I think right here is when I, you know, break his stamina, and then I realized I'm like, okay, yeah, he has that Super Soul. I was trying to go for gold, but I accidentally pressed triangle. I'm like, oh my god, this is probably the worst idea I've ever done. No, well, no, in this entire fight, the worst thing I ever done is coming up actually really soon. He gets that, he gets, well, Arm Crash and then Seiko Ki Blast. Right here, I thought I can pull off the whole perfect, you know, thing from the video intro I had last time, and he gets me a Justice combination after breaking my stamina from Arm Crash. I was, oh my god, I don't know what was going through my mind at that moment. The fact that I, you know, messed up, so I kind of just had to lock off at a second, just so I can make sure combos can fall out. Catch my breath, I'm like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? Seems like he's going for Arm Crash a bit too much, but I'm not going to whine about it. Get Vanish Ball in, and then I'm realizing there's no way I'll be able to pull off this combo again. Like, there's just no way in any of this video. Most likely, any of you who have a Frieza, if you would like to attempt it, go for it. See if you guys can do it better than I have in these last few videos. Now, right here, most likely, you know, it's about to get towards the end. Let's be honest. There's no way I'm gonna let this lead go by. He does that. I go for Fake Crash, and I beat him off with an evasive. Now, dealing with the fact he had a red name, I was just waiting for it. I knew he was going to obviously, you know, rage quit. But I waited the entire 15 seconds, but he didn't quit. So, hey, you know, I think it cleared up his red name just because he didn't start rage quitting again. But thank you all for watching again. I got another video coming up soon. Go ahead and stay around for it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go eat.